the NFL Series.
There's a new way to rate your credit scores with Experian Boost. That Hulu, HBO, or Disney Plus
I know this is not your current team, but I'm wondering what you do think of, if you don't mind me just throwing you in right now as part of the paparazzi. What you think of what is going on with your former team in Philadelphia? Do you have any thoughts on that subject, Malcolm Jenkins? If so, what are they?
Well, I'm going to be honest. I hadn't really paid a ton of attention to it. I was really just, looking around the league to look at, with all of the coaching vacancies, how they want to handle, black coaches, what opportunities want to come. But I do know that whoever, was going to take over that job in Philly was inheriting some work. And I think Jeffrey Lurie made some comments earlier this offseason that hinted or was really direct about, they're going into a rebuilding phase. And I know like players on the team and the fan base, you never really want to get that.
Anticipation, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game, so he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And now the second down.
It's one of those things that, like, something has to change, whether you put that onus on the
shotgun snap for Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
They've got great leadership. They've got players, in that locker room that are part of the group. And what you hope to see is that
first carry for Derrick Henry.
Right? I'm
inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's not approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history.
Quite a unique perspective. And one more follow-up on this. Is there any issue with Wentz?
His 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yes, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Back to throw. And Matthews over the middle with a great. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain of 12 yards that time. A run for Nick Chubb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number? Let's say 200 plus.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Nice job there utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Usually when purchasing a used car, the buyer can kind of feel a lack of transparency. But with car gurus, you feel like you're in control, which is something. So I really appreciate how car gurus rates whether the deal is good or bad. And unlike other car sites, only 1 out of 5 gets a good rating, which means you are going to be making the best decision.
Guys, what do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. What? Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being broken and right at a yard. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
2nd quarter now, and it's London with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wheeler. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wheeler eluding the pressure right. Then he hits his man, Matthews. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Throwing on first down. Wheeler, and this is incomplete. He was looking for Matthews that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Wheeler. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down. Meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Tannehill. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wheeler, and that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wheeler completes it to Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's at the 3-yard line. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
At the 28-yard line.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
Myles Garrett. Ryan Tannehill sacked.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Bulldogs 16, Titans 7.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just 1 big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're 1 big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
3rd down and 14.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Move. Move.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run it again with Chubb. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A first down there on a pickup of 24.
Yeah, you still at the house?
I have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time,
Where you at?
making it work.
You in the room?
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Oh, I ain't smell a baconator. I was going to ask you to stop and grab me some cigarettes.
2nd and 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Matthews, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on
What you going back to the house?
When the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you could have it.
Well, I tried.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one, Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Alright.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the...
Yeah, I was like, I'm light on cigarettes, and I was like, let me see where he at, you know what I mean? Because I felt like it was too cold to ask Latif to walk over to the gym. So I'm like, I ain't even going to bother him.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Nigga, bro, it's fucking ice cold in my room.
This game is about patience.
Fuck you mean?
He's had the game he expected, but that run
it's ice cold. Like, literally, my feet is freezing in this town.
Right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones.
And you got the nerve to talk about it's nice out there. I should smack you through this goddamn phone.
That's a good start for him.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Look. My dumb ass, I touched the baseboard heater. That shit's so cold, I didn't even think the baseboard heater was on.
I told you when we were watching, it's not all pads.
Yeah, it's on.
See him in a regular suit or an outfit.
It's on, but shit, I can't feel it.
Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Titans have made this a one-score game.
Yeah, got to be coming in this zone from somewhere.
He is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you.
It's freezing in this zone.
Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good.
Hell no. If I was under the cover, I would be all right. But I'm sitting in the chair playing the game.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. London about set to take over on offense. And last time out,
yeah, I did a blankie.
Turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover their charges.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up.
Y'all took my bestie home.
Come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
You ain't tell Marty she said hello.
Past the 50. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
You was in the bathroom.
Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come.
There he goes left side. Touchdown.
He was waving to my high. I did get a little excited too.
With these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Yeah, she don't fuck with me. But last night she was like, hi.
Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. 22-yard line. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. He's hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line.
I'm sitting here trying to drink to stay warm around this joint.
Really nice job in front of him.
I said I'm trying to drink to stay warm out this joint.
This is a massive man.
On second down now, it's Henry, and not much there. Maybe a yard.
This shit is crazy.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for.
It's cool. You keep talking. You keep talking shit, Marty. You keep talking shit, Marty. You gonna come in the house and there won't be no heater in your room. My door locked too. I just want you to know that.
Henry's got it. Out on the left side. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 35 before he
My door locked too. Just keep that in mind.
It's a big play there for Tennessee. 42 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
I mean, I don't know. We learned today that shit don't work on every door.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Sometimes you gotta pull the grinder out.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Alright, I got you, nigga. Stop acting all tight.
And the Titans' 1st down.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to give you cash because the cash app not working. No, like every time I try to send the money, that shit say the bank declined it. I don't know what I did.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
I don't know what the hell happened. I know the bank been declining this shit out my the bank been declining this shit out of every cash app payment that I tried to make. I tried to send you bread. I tried to send Bundy bread.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15.
Cash app like fuck out of here.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Myles Garrett.
What y'all doing?
Again, what else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in
Candy over here scratching his shit.
On 2nd down, it's Henry.
Oh, fuck!
And he will score.
Marty wasn't on her job with them ears.
Derrick Henry, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Titans
You wasn't on your job with them ears.
of tying this game.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, it's called a hat trick and people throw their hats out on the ice.
Let me find out you neglect Candy for Kaylani.
Probably a fillet.
Ooh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt is minimum.
Skirt
Fillet
stick. You can't give the guy a skirt stick his first time.
Fillet, 10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. Here's Tannehill. Runs through the contact. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Keeps the score. Bulldog.
That's funny as shit.
Tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
What's happening on the return is he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
Nigga, my feet cold as shit right now.
Ready for their next drive. They begin this drive with Chubb. He won't go down. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Damn, that sounds like a Wendy's bag. I know a Wendy's bag when I hear one.
77 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His fourth touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness.
Oh, man.
We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know,
my feet so cold.
Get him. I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I got a nice box where my feet used to be. I got an ice box where my feet. It's so cold. It's so
Here's
cold.
the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown,
Yeah, I don't
like
understand.
2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Hello?
First and 10, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around.
Bring me some nuggets, Marty.
Tannehill on first down. Looking middle, and it's
Hello?
incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. It's so cold.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And they're going to get
All right, bro.
taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Myles Garrett.
Yeah, I need the car in the morning, so don't do nothing crazy.
Third sack of the afternoon.
I gotta go to the bank tomorrow. I said I gotta go to the bank tomorrow.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first
I gotta go to the
by
bank.
time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target.
We ain't got no money in the bank. I hear Marty big ass coming up the steps hard as shit.
Keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Yo, give me some, hold up, give me some nuggets.
I got nuggets.
You lie.
And no, it's incomplete.
You lie, that big ass bag. Who you got too juicy for? Oh, that's right, I forgot he here. I'm about to Brody the shit out of him.
And their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still.
Well, that's what to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, They've been satisfied with this game.
All right, bro.
Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy to turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Smoking and drinking and drinking and smoking.
And keep picking up good yardage.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, you got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now Chubb. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Chubb. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling.
Hey, get out of there.
Backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
No.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Kickoff time as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come the Titans now. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Myles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. He'll take it at the 42. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. London about set to take over on offense. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Chubb. Stopped short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hearts and eyes. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there's words that said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Londoners, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And now it's off to Heathrow.